Are we live? Why are we not live? What is happening? Yo, wait, are we live, chat? Why are we not? Why is it not live? Wait, hold on. Oh, I am live. Okay, bet. I was wondering why it wasn't working. All right, guys, what's good, everybody? Run the likes up, guys. The Wi-Fi is not doing good. All right, let's go. What's up, guys? Can y'all hear me? Is the Wi-Fi good, bruh? Is the Wi-Fi good, chat? Can I get a Wi-Fi check? We should be good. What's good? What's good, guys? What's good, FX? Chef, what's up, everybody? All right. Yeah, Wi-Fi's good. All right, cool. Hey guys, what's up? Let's get it, chat. How we doing? I got these new headphones. They're Bluetooth, and I did not realize that I need an antenna for my computer to connect to it. So that's insane. All right, let's check out NQ, Crude, all that good stuff. I feel like I can hear myself talking, and that has to change. Hello. Hello. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like how I can't hear myself talking on my AirPods. All right. Is it cold? It's like 55 right now. I don't know, dude. I can hear like every thought in my head. These headphones are weird. I like these because like I can't hear myself think. I don't know. We'll get used to it, I suppose. I just feel like I can hear everything. All right, let's look at Crude. I feel like I can hear myself like I'm talking underwater or something. Okay, Crude is trying to hold a key level of support here. Yeah, this isn't going to work. I really hate wearing these bulky ass headphones, but like I can hear, I just can hear myself talk too much, low key. All right. Oh, that's so much better. That was weird. I don't know. It's just these. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I just feel like I could hear my entire. I don't know. All right. That'll never happen. All right, cool. Yeah, this is much better. Beautiful. Okay, so we're looking at NQ. NQ is bouncing off of this 93 level. We've tested it 3 times and we're holding. So this is definitely an interesting spot here. Oh, okay. Definitely an interesting spot here. Let me get my headphones connected real quick, chat. We're about to make some moolah. Moolah. Okay. All right, we're good to go now. Sorry, guys. We're good to go now. Yeah, let's look at everything. Let's look at gold, crude, etc. Yeah, I'll be on Top Step tomorrow. We have InQ selling off a little bit. Okay. Got InQ selling off 820s. Anybody interested in dip buying InQ off of that really strong daily candle? It's just like, how much progress can we make to the upside? A lot of this strength we see on InQ is going to depend on how much crude bounces. So that's a nice quick bounce. 818 to 835. I mean, that's a nice 15 points almost. That would have been a good little scalp long. Kind of breaking the lows here. Not bad. This is a nice little bounce here. 818 to 835. Can we get $600 today? Yeah, bro. If we can get 150 likes, we're gonna get $600. Faux shizzle. Faux shizzle. We're watching InQ bounce here. What do we think, chat? Let's go around the horn. Like, what do we think about Crude? What do we think about InQ, given where we closed? Crude was looking like maybe a sell-off under 93 into the close, and then it rebounded. I didn't check any news. Let's look at the news. The news. What's good, TikTok in the house? TikTok, go over to YouTube, chat, because we're about to make $600 on YouTube's for free. For free. Holy crap, volatility. InQ selling off a little bit. Thought about Blue Guardian. I have not. We can potentially see 24,000. I don't doubt that. Yeah, that was an interesting little move on InQ there. I mean, we pretty much just, like, it literally wicked down in a second. Like, if you go to the second chart, look how quick it was. 1 second. Yeah, I was not capping. Look at this. 831 to 821 in a second. Disgusting. That's a 1 second chart right there, by the way. Crude is just grinding up, man. This might be like a foundational low here at 93. That might be a bedrock right there. That might be bedrock right there. If we get back to 100, that might be bedrock. I'm not going to lie. If these oil prices keep going up, it is holding like a stone right here. Anybody looking long on crude tonight? I think if the Strait of Hormuz is closed throughout the rest of the week, I think it's hard to argue that we don't trade back to 100, honestly. Do we have any news about the Strait of Hormuz? That rhymed. 2 explosive drones target United States Embassy. UAE closes airspace again. Shit getting crazy. All right, we're just waiting for something to set up. We'll check out gold too. Not seeing anything too crazy interesting. Crude is just on this rally off of that 93 level. I wonder if that becomes like a very strong level of support going into pretty much the rest of the week, honestly. But nice to see Crude on a bounce. Crude normally doesn't move this clean in my experience. Kind of nice for day trading. Yeah, it's definitely better because there's kind of like, I mean, usually the supply demand factor of crude is pretty stable. Well, not all the time, but obviously right now is a different situation. So yeah, it's making for pretty good trading environment. I don't hate the longs on crude. I don't love how I do think there's a decent chance if we can't kind of like this is good where it's at. But once again, I'm still looking like we need to get above 96.50, 97. We need to start making a move back up to this previous resistance level. Otherwise, we're at threat of putting in a lower high, trading back down. And then if we trade back down into 93 again, there's just a very high chance that we break it. Because that would be 4 or 5 tests to that level. And it would be off of pretty much a failed break higher. So that's what I'm a little cautious about. But as of now, it's holding a support. And we're kind of back at the midpoint of this range. We have serious supply issues. It's a very serious supply shortage on oil. So price should gradually kind of grind higher. So you look for these dip buy opportunities. And maybe 93 is our support. You know? Why no trade, he said. I haven't seen anything yet, champ. I'll get in a trade when I see one, I can assure you. And unlike a lot of other traders on live, I'll actually show you the real position. Instead of just using the projection tool, I'll actually show you the real trade. But that'll happen when it happens. MNQ is at a spot of decision. Me, either it gets back in the range or goes down further. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think 80 is support on crude. I feel like that's a little low. Given there's I mean, yeah, I feel like that's a little low. But we'll see. When the frick? Why do I feel like, oh, okay, these contracts roll over, huh? Because I was about to say, I do not remember trading at 24,800 today. Okay, got a nice bounce on NQ here. Space Lord, mother. How does payouts work on a live account? For me, it's just I can just take however much I want out whenever, but that's because I've had this live account for a long time. I don't know the new rules. NQ longs for a few hours will be great. I like that. Yeah, kind of hold for a while, let it just slowly maybe trade back into the highs of New York sessions range. Seems like we're pretty much respecting these 800s at this point. I don't hate that. Kind of swing it overnight. I was thinking about that, as a matter of fact. Yeah, I was kind of thinking about that. Like, I kind of just want to buy 5 micros and let it ride. Somewhere in the 830s, I was thinking that. I didn't end up doing it because I kind of want to save this trades for the stream a little bit. I don't hate that, though. NQ is 24645 on TradeC. How's 850 on Top Step? I'm assuming they haven't rolled the contracts on TradeC. If you can go manually select your contracts, go to the M dated contracts, MNQM. Isn't 5 micros just 1 mini? Nope. Simple. 10 micros is 1 mini. 10 micros is 1 mini. So 1 micro is a 10th, to make it easy. It's just a 10th of a mini. Appreciate that, Nifty. And 50. Appreciate that. Ups and downs, right, chat? Ups and downs. Okay, we got Crude breaking a little bit higher here. Hey, appreciate Labial with the follow on YouTube. Everybody on TikTok, guys. BBC Trades on YouTube. Hang out over there. Got a real community over there. That's, if you're actually looking to lock in, bro, like, head to the YouTube. Got a real community over there. It's tighter knit than just kind of scrolling on TikTok and seeing me on your For You page. You know what I mean? Lock in. If this is something y'all are interested in, checking out the overnight session trading, I'm live here every single night on YouTube. No promises on TikTok. TikTok can be funky. QT's goated. Like to chat, appreciate that, Kathy. Yeah, run the likes up, guys. Run the likes up. We will be taking a trade, of course, whenever the opportunity arises. You know how it goes. Anybody have any like crazy kind of exotic markets to check out? I haven't looked at the Nikkei in a little while. Oof. Good thing we didn't. Yeah, Nikkei getting hit a little bit on the daily. Platinum, we could look at platinum. I didn't even know I had data for platinum. Lean hog. What's the symbol? Oh, lean hog. Lean hog. So pigs, essentially, right? And pigs are in an uptrend. The pigs are in an uptrend. Happens to your many balance on 5 accounts after you get called, move to a live account. Man, honestly, I can't speak to what happens now. I think you can still move 150K to a live account maximum, depending on how big your XFA is. But now they have like tiered kind of profit targets that you have to get to get to unlock some of that, which is not as good as it used to be, in my opinion. But hey, Soy. Haram. Haram. Look at soy. Soy, 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 soy. Trying to remember all of the. What? I don't think I have soybeans, chat. What market is that on? No, I have to have soybeans. I feel like it doesn't start with an S. What does soybean start with? Why is there a market for hogs and cattle? Well, funnily enough, I think the hogs and cattle market were actually the first markets introduced into futures, because farmers would use futures contracts to hedge against potential price increases. So lean hog, I think don't quote me, but I believe cattle or hog or wheat was, I think wheat was probably the first, or rice futures. No, it was rice futures. What's this soybeans ticker symbol? Yeah, these are the OG markets here. Ships? Oh. I think it was rice, though, Jasper. Was it not rice? ZS. I knew it was something like that, bro. Yeah, I don't have the data for it. I guess I don't pay for soybean market data. Not too mad about it. Soybeans, get your soybeans. Soy. Okay, NQ just dumps. I'm guessing Crude's pumping a little bit here. Yeah, kind of. Chat, do we think this 93 level is the bottom before we get back to 100s? Crude is making a nice rip to the upside here. What's good, Bam? He made like 4K this morning. Yeah, we made some dough, some cheddar. We made some last night and then this morning, yeah. Wow. Good thing we're not chasing strength on NQ, because I mean this thing is just getting wrecked. Crude, man, is of course, if we get back to 93, I think we can break lower, but I mean we're holding the structure as of now, which is just great. If Crude can go off at 93s, trend back up to 100s. I mean, if the Strait of Hormuz is closed for another week or two, I mean, reasonably trading crude at 100 is just like a no question. I think no questions asked. But yeah, so far so good. Nice bounce. Yeah, NQ's probably finna be under 818. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna trade that, but I do think we'll see it under. I'd rather look for a dip buy eventually on it than try to scalp this short, even though I'm fairly confident we go under 820s here. I accidentally left a limit open, fell asleep on my laptop this morning, woke up to a blown account. Oh, bro. Sorry to hear that. That sucks, bro. I blew a Lucid account earlier. Y'all saw that. It's Crude directly inverse. I wouldn't say it's directly inverse, but typically we've seen that NQ kind of is a bit weaker when NQs show some strength. So yeah, I'd say they're correlated. I've blown 4 Apex evals in 2 weeks. Dude, that's not even bad. Are you joking? Is that a joke? I wish I was in your position, my friend. I mean, how much, like, what's the most you can even lose? Like, obviously, yeah, I guess I feel for you, but that ain't that bad. I'm not even gonna lie, that ain't that bad. At least you're blowing them slowly, bro. Low key. At least you're blowing them slowly. That's saying. I think a lot of us wish we could, if we know we're gonna blow them anyways, I bet a lot of us do wish we could blow them slowly. Rice in Japan was first futures. I was mixing that up with the Dutch East India Company. Huh. Well, at least it took you 2 weeks to blow 4 accounts. A lot of people blow them a lot quicker than that, including me. Shit, I blown an eval in less than 4 minutes. All right, we still got Crude pumping, just like methodically off of this 93 level, not turning back. And a nice slow uptrend, Crude. Y'all think we get, okay, was there really no news like all day? Anything interesting happen? A couple more missile strikes, some at Dubai. Powerful explosion heard in Iraq, Iraqi capital Baghdad. U.S. embassy hit in, I think it was Baghdad. Okay. Why does Top Step Live let you do 1 mini but only 5 micros? I'm not exactly sure, man, to be honest. It's just kind of how the scaling rule works. I don't know. Crude might pump a little today because no country wants to send ships to help secure the Hormuz Strait. I agree. I think it wouldn't. I don't hate to get long on Crude. What I wouldn't like to see is us fell here. If we fell here, that's just not what you want to see. Like if we fell and get back to 93, I wouldn't love that. But I do like it as long as we hold above 93s. I think we could get back to 100 on Crude for sure. Ooh, 15-second chart. Nice. I like that. 15-second chart. Oh, wait. This kind of smooth. This kind of smooth. A little bit smooth, low key. We got Crude approaching 96, man. Just in a really slow grind up. I wonder if we like explode on Crude at some point tonight, given how we're kind of setting up here, man. You know what I mean? I'm really wondering. Because, yeah, like this is just like methodically creeping up. I mean, we're slowly breaking out of that range to the upside. We held 93. Could we just go? Could we go for it? Could we just run back to 100? Are we looking at gold? Not really. Not really. I think I like NQ and Crude better tonight, but I mean, I'll check out gold, but I don't think, I just don't really, Not really, no. I like NQ better, I think. We have more open range down here to trade through than gold. Like, we're running into a lot of pinball price action, a lot of levels below us. I like how NQ kind of has open range a little bit below us. Yeah, man. Anybody long on Crude? Like, has anybody gotten a position long on Crude? I know somebody said earlier they got long on it. I don't hate, like, this could just kind of go penny stonk mode. This is really clean. Have to have a lot of trust in it, though, that we're not going to pull back very aggressively, which makes it tricky to get in this high. I mean, realistically, let's see. We have our next level of resistance at 96.50. If we could break that structure, we have... I mean, these are just levels we should trade through. 96.50, 97.70s. It's just a matter of how strong can we move through these levels. But it's looking like this is no joke. Holding 93 is pretty damn well. Oh, okay, nice. I think it's a great trade. It's just the entry's so high. The entry's so high. Like, if you got long on it, I mean, I do like the trade, but it's just a lot of risk. It's a lot of risk. And we're right at the midpoint of the range. Having said that, it does look pretty good. Can't take an entry right here in the middle of it, though. All right, NQ's lows at 812. Crude just still grinding up. We might just watch Crude all night, just grind up. Could very well be the case. Hey, everybody on YouTube, man, hit the like button. If you're just joining in, if you've been hanging out, hit the like button. Please and thank you. I just feel like we're gonna see some volatility on Crude tonight, like a slow push and then lead into like a really big rally. That's what it feels like. You know, let's go low size out on pullbacks. That's true. That's true. I have thought about that. Are we switching to M? Yeah, I think everybody's on M and QM. Crude is just eating it up. Crude is eating it up. Literally eating it up. There we go. There's a little bit of movement here. Let's pull Crude up here. Screw NQ. Yeah, it's just like a slow bid, and I feel like it's about to break out like Thanos or something. Just slowly getting bought. Eventually we pull so far off of that support that it's suddenly bullish again. What's good? What's good, Ricky? Still no trades. We have not taken any trades yet. No. I think we're waiting for something more interesting. We get the top of the hour in 4 minutes. Yep, we have a level here to the upside at 96.50. Kind of see how Crude reacts there. I wonder if it comes up and gives us a bit of a, maybe a bit of a retracement, get in long, retest, breakout, something like that. All right, a little pullback. Can you check gold? Yeah, gold is very choppy for me. I don't really, it's just, there's too many levels of, well, really support and resistance in between. Like, it just feels very choppy. I look at this and it's like I can't feel super confident about this picking a direction because it's really head faking everywhere. I just don't like it in that range. That's all. I like NQ a little bit better because, well, if we do want to sell off a little bit here, well, we have kind of an open range to the left where price didn't do much consolidation. We have a clean move there. So if we wanted to sell, I don't think you'd see a lot of resistance to the downside if we wanted to go. Gold on the other side is just a little too, right? Just compare them, just choppier. So for me, I'm not going to look at gold too much today. All right, Crude at 96.37 is the high. NQ seems stuck in the range as well. Exactly, but if it did want to break, right? If it did want to break, it has more room to break. That's kind of the idea. All right, top of the hour in 2 minutes. Should I get out of Crude, or do you think it'll go higher? I can't really tell you that, man. That's up to you. It's totally up to you. I'm not in a trade, so I always think it's a good idea generally in a trade to lock in some profits. But also you just got to trust yourself, man. You're the trader, man. You got to ask me nothing. You got this. Lock in. You got it. Trust your instincts. I will say if you're up green, it's usually a decent idea to try to secure some profit. But that's just a general rule of thumb. If you're seeing something that I'm not, you know, just rock it out, bro. You got it. I think we are waiting for a literal beast to wake up out of hibernation here with Crude, man. If we can get above 96.50, this thing can get, just kind of coming off this support at 93 is like, we have still, literally still Sunday night's high is all the way up at 103. There's just a lot of range to the upside that this could trend back into with a lot of strength. So yeah, Crude's looking pretty juicy. I don't like how high the entry would be if we even tried to get into it, though. Mentor's talking about, hey, I have 2 to 3 trades a week. I don't know, man. I don't take 2-3 trades a week, so I can't really say. Maybe they're just different. Maybe they're just a different trading style. How we doing? What's good? What's good, Biagio? Yeah, I can't really speak to that. Sell crud. Sell crud. All right, top of the hour. Sell to crud. I believe I have an advantage because of what? Because I watch the charts more? No, I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna say not applicable to that question. I don't really know. I don't think I have an advantage because I watch the charts more than other people. No, I don't think so, man. But at the same time, what traders take two to three trades a week? What mentor takes 2 to 3 trades a week? I'm curious. Just list a name really quick. Some mentor, you know what's sad, bro? There's actually some mentor traders out there, like mentor influencer people, that like truly don't even like trading. It's kind of sad. So most of them do, but some of them don't. You can like tell. Don't trade, true, but also don't even like trading. Like they don't even like trading. Like none of their content's about trading. Alrighty. Crude pulling back a little bit. Trader Kane takes 4 trades a week. Oh, look at gold. Somebody said not to look at gold. Look at gold. Breaking 5,000s here. Keep an eye on it. And then right back up. Yo. I haven't seen anything that's really jumping out at me, to be honest. Nothing yet. We were waiting for more volatility. Gonna go live around 12 tomorrow? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Well, no, actually, no. I'm on Top Step TV tomorrow in the morning, some point. I think around noon I'll be on Top Step TV. I won't be here tomorrow night. You know where I'll be. Take your guess. Where am I going to be tomorrow night? I will be trading on it on stream, but not here. Any guesses? Wow, gold, really nice recovery. TikTok? No, I would never do an exclusive TikTok stream. No disrespect, TikTok, but Leishan got it right. Slow markets tomorrow night. Dum 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 dum. I need me some Top Step merchandise. Need some new hats. Need some new hats. Chat, do y'all wear hats? Where do you get your hats at? Where do you get your hats at? Because I need some new hats. I found this hat fit that I like. It's called a mid-profile hat. It's essentially a hat that doesn't like come all the way up high on the head. Because some of them come up too damn high. I like those mid-profile hats, but I don't know where to get any decent ones. All right, NQ bouncing. Crude still staying alive. Still trading in high 80s. Not bad. You see the TGR exposed video? Yeah. Yeah. I could have told you that. Shit. Going live on Twitch? No. No. Right here on YouTube. Right here on YouTube. Any thoughts on it? I have the same thoughts y'all have on it. Like, I don't know. Projection tool. Four-port long gold. I do have some evals we can trade because I don't really feel like any of this is worth trading on my live account. But let's do. You want to do some evals? You want to do some evals? Do y'all want? Let me ask again. Do y'all want to do some evals? Let's get 100 likes. Come on. Literally, we have to win. We have to win an eval, bro. On gold. What do you think about ICT concepts like liquidity? All love. Liquidity is not an ICT concept. Liquidity is not an ICT concept. TPT eval? I was thinking the same. Come on, bro. Lock in. Let's do an eval because we're gonna trade the live account, but I'm not really seeing anything crazy. Y'all know I'll trade it, but I don't see it, chat. I don't see anything good. What's good, Fade? Let's do a damn eval. Mama, mamma mia, mama, mamma mia. All right, let's do a TPT eval. Much love TPT. Let's go. Let's go. Let me lock it in. Nice room lighting. Okay, cool. Yeah, thank you. Them damn Gove lights go hard. All right, man. Let's do this. Let's do this shite. We got 2 take profit trader evals loaded up, bro. Locked and loaded. Let me get this all up. As long as you'll be my friend in the end. All right, TPT eval. These I do pretty decent on. Man, who was in the stream this morning whenever I was $1,000 away from passing a lucid eval and I full ported 8 minis like a dumbass? That was stupid. That was stupid. That was dumb. That was dumb. That was dumb. So stupid, man. All right, let's go. What markets we like? Crude pulling back a little bit here. Let's do this so TikTok can see. Always having to make compensation for TikTok because they can't see but half the screen. All right. What markets do we like? NQ on a move up. Crude pulling back a little bit. All right, let's look at gold, crude, all the others. We want a big trade here. Godforsaken trading view charts. Hate having to trade on trading view. NQ's looking good. Yeah, I agree. Do we just kind of follow it? All right, so if we go 15 minis and we get 10 points, that should be about the profit target. Yeah, we're going to either get half pass or blow up. Yeah, for sure. That's what it's about. Do we want to like scalp? What's the approach? I think scalping 5 minis is pretty good. What do we like better though? Crude long or NQ long? Or gold. Gold could kind of get kind of clean here. I will do it with you. Low key. Love to hear it, Sin. Yeah, I remember you saying you're down today. Nice job on the comeback, bro. I told you bounce back. Didn't I say you'd bounce back? Did I not say you'd bounce back, bro? All right, all right. I'm guessing Crude is waking up. Yeah, I don't know if Crude's done here. If Crude bounces again off of this low, that could send NQ to the to the ground, low key. Oh boy, I think we're gonna okay. Let's run a poll on what we should trade because I'm a little torn between NQ or Crude. I think they're both good options. I mean, I literally need to. I'm using a I am using a ask the chat because I need help passing these evals, man. I need help passing these evals, man. Like, it's actually difficult. How many evals have we blown up in a row on stream? All right, let's see. What do we trade? Let's We need help on these evals. We need help on these evals, man. They are rough. Let me buy TPT eval. Use code BPC on TPT. I really need to rebrand, bro. BPC is just too close to something else. I should have just went with Braden trading. Why did I do? I don't know. All right, Crude or NQ? Crude or NQ? What do we think? What do we think? Don't go long on Crude. Look at Crude here. I kind of feel like it's just gonna keep flying a little bit. I feel like we should go long Crude. What do the polls say? What's the poll say? NQ astounding. Guys, do we not know how to recognize opportunity when it's staring us in the face? Okay, short or long NQ though. Clear short on NQ. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's try. Okay. Whatever. Short, short, long, long. Not NQ. I kind of like Crude, but I mean, y'all did vote NQ. It's not like Crude didn't just rip 60 points higher right there. Crude had a shit close, but yeah, but look where it's at now. Crude short. Crude short. I don't know, dude. Crude looks long. I'm not gonna lie. Iranians want $200 a barrel. You are the trader. Yeah, that's true. Y'all don't know nothing. All right, lock in. Let's just scalp a little bit. Let's get scalpy. All right, everybody said NQ, so we'll do NQ. You're right. You're right. These evals for a little bit of fun, though. These evals are for a little bit of fun, though, after all. A little bit of fun. Don't short oil. You might get a win, but oil isn't a short these days. I agree with that one, man. I agree with that one. Wait, why am I finna take a 5 mini long? Holy crap. Hold on, bro. Wake me up from this nap. Why am I loading up the charts in the order book to go 5 minis long on my live account? I need to chill. Okay, bro. Reassess. I'm like loading it up to like get ready to do it. I forgot that I'm trading an eval. That could be bad. Lock it out, Loki. Let's. Yeah, I almost just did that. I'm like not thinking straight. We'll lock it out for like 30 minutes. Well, 15 minutes. Because we might trade it towards the end of the stream. But yeah, during this, we don't want to do anything crazy. All right, we got NQ trying to push into new lows. Crude just aggressively bouncing back up. I think I prefer to look at the charts on Top Step X, so that's kind of why I was doing that. I really hate trading on TradingView. Crude's a better play. If NQ doesn't completely just fall off a cliff right here, we might be able to like play a bit of a range. Excuse me. Like, can we hold a bit of a range on NQ? That is a nice move, though. Nice move on Crude. NQ kind of holding. Yeah, I'm wondering if we can kind of hold a bit of a range here on NQ. Something like here. Okay, we got filled at 819 long 8. Let's see if we don't just immediately fall off a cliff. See if we can hold a bit of a range here. See profit, take profit. Try to get back here a little bit. Come on. Bad position. Well, I don't know about that. I mean, it could be. Crude's pulling back nicely. See, I hate to see Crude pulling back 30 cents off the highs and then just NQ no reaction. That part sucks. 8 minis is madness. Well, we're trying to pass an eval, which we tend to have horrible luck doing. All right, so we need 4,500 to get halfway home. I need to download. Does Tradeovate have like a desktop platform, like app software? I need to download a Tradeovate software. I like this. Don't jinx it. I kind of do too, but it's always a little sketchy when you get in at the low and you're just like, okay, we just got to hold it. I mean, Crude's pulling back. You think NQ would be finding a little bit more strength here? Crude bouncing back up, getting sketchy. That's a great idea. How do you get the magnet? Where's the magnet when you need it? Where the heck is the magnet? There you are. Come here, you. We need you. We need you. Use your sorcery. Bad trade. You always say that, bro. Y'all always say that. Then it works. You might be right. You might be right. Is it too late to enter, bro? I would not copy me, bro. These are evals. These are full on for entertainment purposes only. You bought too high. Okay. This is a, what do they call the magnets that actually, instead of attracting, they like push away? Retract. Repel, repel. Bad trade comments are good luck. Yeah, I believe that. I believe that. If the masses believe it's a bad trade, it's probably a good trade. Zzz. Crude's dumping. NQ should be going here because Crude's dumping. Crude's getting smashed. I'm not gonna lie, considering how much Crude's getting smashed, NQ should be like a lot stronger than this. It's 7 points up, and fucking Crude is down tremendous. Why is we're barely finding strength on this? It's got me questioning it. Like NQ really should be above like 830s on this weakness. And it's not. New lows Crude. How are we not through 830 yet, NQ? I'm trying to figure out. What noise does this magnet make? Covered 4, biatch. I don't want to hear the comments about you got lucky with a news trade. I know, dude. Sometimes that's required. Probably was news, right? Let's check it out. Or was that just a random dump? No news. Cinder. I should have gotten long on my live account. Where's the bad trade guy? I'm wondering that. Well, how much do you need for the eval? Well, we need another 1,500. I mean, I wouldn't mind getting full out and just trying to do another scalp on something different, but let's see if we can pick up some more strength through 840s. First eval passed in the big 2026, bro. In the big 2026, first eval passed. Let's go. 3 months into it, bro. Let's go. That's a W. It's not passed yet, actually. Yeah, Crude dumped. Didn't you pass CPT? Yeah, I'm kind of trolling. I passed a couple evals, but not a lot. Not a lot. Hey, everybody on TikTok, hit up the YouTube stream. BPC Trades on YouTube live every single night. Every single night doing it. Crude's recovering a little bit. Do we just go break even, let it rock? Take her home. I would love to get a funded account, man. That's right now my dream. Let me get a funded account. Let me get one. I haven't had one in so long. What's your motive behind streaming? I don't got a motive, bro. Full port eval streams are back. We're gonna do like one full port eval stream. Yeah. Like if we are in need of passing an eval to get a funded account, then yeah, we'll do like one full port stream. Not every night. No. This isn't, guys. Well, listen. This isn't. I mean, I could trade my live account, but I genuinely at the time didn't see anything I really liked. I'm gonna trade my live account. This isn't that. It's not like gonna be like this going forward. I'm not gonna trade my live account. It's just I genuinely, we were in really pretty crazy chop, and I was like, okay, let's just trade an eval. But hey, yeah, we're still gonna trade that, obviously. I mean, that's where I make the money here. Passing an eval doesn't make me no money. Yep. What's the difference between Express and Live? Everything's the difference, man. You're trading real capital. You can request you can request uncapped payouts on a daily basis. Yeah, there's just a ton of. I mean, it's just way better. What's the benefit? Yeah, mainly those three things. Just the freedom you have. Why don't you go Apex? I need to go Apex. Yeah, I'm gonna do some Apex too. I'm gonna do some Apex too for sure. Somebody was in the chat saying they're gonna trade it with me. Who was it? I was trying to remember the name. Bam, I believe. Bam, are you here? Did you do it with me? Because you said you would. Are you gonna use a top step brokerage when it comes out? I might. I would prefer if they were a stock brokerage and not a futures brokerage. I don't see the point in having like a futures brokerage and a futures prop live account. I mean, it depends. Maybe if I can copy trade them, Like if I can sign into Top Step X and copy trade both of them, maybe I would do that. Huh. Do I need to cover another one, chat? Crude's kind of coming off a double bottom a little bit. We are just like $1,000 away from being halfway there. Not bad. I'm gonna cover one more. I just feel like it. All right, so we're in 3 and we'll kind of let it go a little bit. See what happens. Are you making more now as a Top Step live trader versus before? I went on a really, really good run in those funded accounts, so I think given that, I was probably making more during that stretch. But of course, now that you have like a live account, it's just like you can literally use it as just like a full-time stream of income. So I don't know. That's interesting. Probably a little bit more in the XFA, but it's just been a colder market. But still, I mean, you're capped there. Like, there's only so much you can do. If I grew my Top Step live account to 70K balance, how can I upgrade my DLL if it's a 3K right now? Apparently, you can reach out to the risk team. For me, I literally just kept trading forever and ever and ever, and it eventually got upgraded from 3K to 4.5K. Recently, that recently happened. Y'all remember when it used to be 3K, right? Now it's 4.5. That recently happened. But if you trade well, they'll upgrade it for you if you prove that you know how to manage your risk. Oh, and Q, you're going to disappoint us, aren't you? No, after a couple weeks, yeah. It took me like 7 months. But maybe it's quicker for others. Well, do we try to double down on this and add back? Pretty much would need this 28 level to hold. Well, we took out most of it, which is good. Right now, the account's sitting at unrealized 152, 482. So we're up about 2,500 right now as it stands. Finally, I tune in and see you're green. Okay, bet. Appreciate you. God bless you as well. I know, we have been red. Actually, the past 2 nights, though, we haven't. So you must not have been here the past 2 nights, but we haven't been red the past 2 nights. Fortunately. But before that, yeah, about 8 days. 8 nights of red. It was the 8th night of red. It was the 8th night of red. What do they say? On the 6th day of redness, NQ gave to me 5 ass whoopings, 3 DLLs, and tilt. On the 7th day of redness, NQ gave to me. Yeah, dude, we were about 8 days red, straight up. I'm contemplating parlaying this entry. Piece of shit, NQ can't hold its weight. Typical stuff. Very typical stuff. Just a beautiful push up that just can't hold to save its life. Love to see it. We probably get taken out here, to be honest. Beautiful. Beautiful, NQ. We just love when you just suck. You just suck. We'll be up like 2,000 on the account. I think if we got out full as much as we could have, we would have been up 3,500. Yeah, I regret it. I regret it. I regret it. At least we have a little buffer to get scalpy with, I guess. Chat, can I request that we do get 150 likes, please? 150 likes, man, that would mean so much to me. If you could just hit the like button, please, chat. We're gonna get stopped out here. Pathetic, a little pathetic. We have 7. No, we need 150 likes, chat. Run it up. Run it up. We're getting stopped out here. Definitely. Holy crap. That actually hit me with like $200 to slippage. All right. Okay, so we're up $1,700. Not great. Not great. Not great. Not great. We should have gotten fully out. Yes, YouTube, hit the like button. Hit the like button. We're 6 likes away from 100 likes. All right, let's look at some other markets, man. We just need to get a little scalpy, man. I really thought that trade would give us more P&L. Only 1,700. I had 8 minis on. I took 5 of them off for at least 30 points. Is that right? I guess that's right. Gold holding up pretty well, considering. Yes, sir. We got 100 likes. Let's go. Let's go. All right, we need another couple thousand. I feel like gold could break out here, but it's a little risky. Could hold the top of the range. Passing evals. Anybody trying to buy the pullback on gold? Gold will blow an eval pretty damn quick. Pretty damn quick. The spread is atrocious on gold. Why is it 8 ticks? No, thank you. I'm not going to do my business there. The spread on NQ is not great either. Is a whole point. Is it usually a whole point? I thought it was like 2 ticks usually, not a whole point. 3. Yeah, it's a whole point. Or it's 3 ticks, almost a point. Yeah, the spread is insane. Okay, chat. Let's get 150 likes before we take this next trade. We're looking for it. We're looking for it. Crude is holding up relatively well here. NQ's just tested this 800 level so many times that it's hard to trust it at this point. Plus, I mean, plus this, we weren't able to hold any type of structure up that 830, 840, so this just looks a little ugly now. Having said that, can we bounce again? I don't know. I don't think I want to short it though. Block your screen until 100, imagine. Gold's holding up well over there. The slippage, I mean, the spread on gold is a little bit nuts. That's a whole point. It's 10 ticks. All right, there's 812s. Where are we going, NQ? New lows, maybe. There might be an opportunity if this sell-off gets pretty extended to play a reversal on NQ and pass it that way. Yeah, that hourly looks disgusting on NQ. I'm thinking of it like this. If I was short on NQ from here, I would certainly not be taking profit here. I'd probably be looking to try to hold it for a break of 800. If I was short from here, that's what I would do. So given that, I probably wouldn't try dip buy yet. Especially if crude comes off of this low at 95.50. For that reason, I'm out. For that reason, I'm out. I'll offer you $500 for the whole business right now. Them lowballing businesses. I'll offer you $500 for 90% equity and 80% royalties until the original investment is recouped. For that reason, I'm out. Well, we are bouncing here on NQ a little bit. Did we try the long again? I don't know if I trust it, bro. It would be pretty much same entry again. Let's try to catch a little bit. See if this is a horrible idea or not. Seems like we want to hold this level again. 8-10s bouncing here. And long bottom of range. Yeah, I'm trying it, but it feels like it just... I guess we'll find out in the next couple of minutes whether we hold it or not. Tell you what, it's so difficult to react quickly to stuff on TradingView. Crude looking like maybe it wants to break down. I don't think I've ever not trusted a level to hold so much in my life. Come on, bro. Hold the line. Hold the line, NQ. Crude is dumping, so realistically, NQ should... Hold up. As soon as I say that, Crude catches a bit of a bounce. What's your TP? Well, once we hit 2.3K in profit. I think that's the math. No, 2.8K in profit. 2.8K in profit or bust. I've never seen that. Bro, what do y'all how many minis do y'all trade on a eval though? I don't trust it. I don't trust it. One to two, 1 to 3? Huh. Maybe that's the issue. Well, I love just being flatline right here at the entry. That's giving me a lot of confidence in it. Yeah, it's an eval. It's an eval. Trading 2 to 3 minis. Yeah, but this is a 150K. I mean, it is still a lot of size for sure. Just to give you some context, though. Ugh. Crude's still breaking out. This is starting to look bad for us. We can't even catch a breath off the bottom of the range. How are we going to pass this account, chat? Literally, how are we going to pass this account? We can't even look above my entry point for a second. Crude's ripping. Crude is ripping. Yo, bro, any tips on passing my first funded account? You mean passing your first eval? Yeah, do the opposite of what I'm doing. Look at Crude here, just ripping. I think Crude could go to 100. If we continue putting in this structure, like, okay, 93 sell, down 95s. I wonder if we wake up tomorrow to like 100 a barrel. Chat, cross your fingers. This could be the big one. This could be the big one, dude. We just need a little push. Just a little push. Man, y'all should have seen how unlucky we were trading evals this afternoon. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. I've never seen such unlucky. Like, literally so unlucky. We were in an NQ trade like this, and I just ended up taking like $1,000 profit. And then literally 3 seconds later, it rips 100 points. And then we were in drawdown on a Crude trade, and I was like, I'm not liking it. I cut it for like a $3,000 loss, and not but 3 seconds later, it came down so quick. It was literally insane. Well, we're getting close, damn it. Okay, we took 7 off. 7 off. Okay, we're like almost there. Make it easy, run up to the 40s and just let me kind of scale out, and we'll have it halfway there. Oh, baby. Oh, sorry guys, 1 sec. Okay. Was it a millisecond? NQ's in a range right now. It ain't going nowhere. It's going enough to make me pass the eval. That's all that matters. I see oil. Oil's up. Oil is trying to get back above 96. Looks good. We're literally unrealized up at 150. The account balance is 153,815. You'll see it. Everybody say, hey, baby. We need some profits, yeah. Bam. 500 away, dude. Take us home. Take us home, NQ. Take us home. No trade on the live accounts. I kind of got a little focused on, what can I say? I got a little focused on this one. Not that I don't want to trade the live account, I just got focused on this. Come on, bro. Pop 40s now. We're so close. This will be the first eval I've passed in 2026, bro. Can I get a like for that? Can we get to 150 likes for that? What's your favorite prop firm? Honestly, man, I think my favorite's probably Take Profit Trader, probably. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit. Nice, Ricky. 1,400 on a range trade. You got to feel nice. Top Step gonna cancel. Well, I do like top. Well, hey, I do like Top Step. I pledge my allegiance to Top Step. I do. I pledge my allegiance to Top Step. All right, dude. 400 away. In fact, these sell limits probably are a little bit too much. I don't think I need them that high. Probably just a break of 40s would put us there. Will you like them if you start over? Yeah, brother. But I ain't gonna start over. The new rules. Yeah, I mean the new rules, yeah, they're different. Somebody on TikTok said verbatim, it ain't going nowhere. You was wrong. Okay, this will be the second trade that we've taken where literally the initial move like gives us a lot of profit, and then we just literally want to keep a runner or two for like a little bit higher, and then if it comes back down, it's just gonna like put us so far away from the finish line. Hey y'all, you can get started with My Funded Futures Flex Plan on a 50K account. It's 50% off. It's $50 to pass that eval. 2 days to pass. Day one payouts funded. It's like TPT, but you can pass them way quicker than TPT accounts. Okay, literally 5 points. 5 points makes or breaks us. It doesn't break us, but it makes us. We're gonna be okay if it doesn't get there. But that would kind of put the stamp on the seal right there. If we can get to 40s, that'll put the stamp on it. You're on rapid. How do you like it? Nice. I'm trying to pass 2 of them right now. In fact, I'm about halfway. Maybe a good strategy is getting these evals like halfway past and then taking it moderately slow after that. Which accounts are these? These are just the TPT accounts. So it'll take 5 trading days to pass. You can technically pass it in 2, but you have to wait 5 days. Come on, bro. Break 40. We're so close. We're so close. $50K, I try to hit 1,500 on day 1, then 500 days to finish. Not bad strategy, man. Not a bad strategy at all. I like that idea. I like that idea. Oh, the 50% off accounts, the rapid MyFunded Futures 50K accounts are 50% off right now, I believe. Or close to it, 45% off. But I believe they're $50 for a 50K account. Pretty damn good. Lucid, if you've never tried Lucid, 50% off your first 2 purchases with code BPC. Okay. Okay. Look at the balance. The balance is at 154, 117. We're almost there. We're almost there. What do you think about using VWAP? I'm guessing you're saying Bollinger Bands for entry and TP VWAP. Yeah, if you're like doing some mean reversion trading, you're entering on the lower band into a long position and TPing as price retraces back to the VWAP. Yeah, bro. I think you should make some other context in there, but yeah, that can certainly work. Mean reversion trading like that, yeah. You think it's a good strat? Yeah, bro, I do. I think mean reverse. I don't. Once again, I don't think the strat's the most important thing. I think it's your emotional. I think the emotional part of trading is the more important aspect to grasp. But mean reversion trading is a great strategy. Yeah. I would mix some other things in there, but yeah, you get a basis of that and go for that a little bit. Try it, practice it, see if that's your style. So you'd be buying the lower and upper, buying the lower band, shorting the upper band, and trading price back into VWAP. You can use some basic other principles to kind of give you some more context around those trades. But yeah. Now you can use just simple things like support and resistance levels, market structure, some basic price action principles. I think that's a great. I think it's a great idea. Bob, take the market in the wrong way again. I feel that, bro. I will tell you what. It's getting a little annoying how close we are to just like leaving a couple runners to go a little bit higher to pass the account, and then it just can't. Spurs versus Clippers tonight. Is that game on right now? I wouldn't mind watching that. I want to watch more basketball. Maybe I'll put that on after this and eat some dinner, work on some stuff. Well, we just, for the love of everything holy, I guess maybe in hindsight, yeah, like we're in a range, maybe just take it off, you Dumbo. I think the strength on Crude is just kind of killing this for us here. Well, the P&L is about 153, 270, so profit $3,270. I think that's not bad, guys. I think we'll probably just leave it at that. I don't think I'm gonna push that account too hard because we've kind of rolled the dice a little bit on it, and we're close enough to halfway. So let's trade in. Let's trade a fresh one. Trade a fresh one. I'm not gonna push that one too hard. It's kind of where it needs to be. Once again, those TBT counts 5 days to pass. I'm not gonna keep pressing on that one because eventually I'll blow it if I'm not careful. So we'll stop trading that and we'll trade a fresh one. Honestly, best thing to do is probably just stop trading anything, but hey, let's do it. Crude looking good, like it might want to break out. Still have a sell limit on the, no way. Do I really? Good looking out. Good looking out. Appreciate that. Man, that's just a damn shame. Like two times there, we just need a little bit of follow through, and we just can't get it. All right, we got Crude back at the highs. Let's look at Crude here. Crude is fighting back to 100 a barrel. I can't tell if you're trying to promote somebody's Discord in here, but I'm going to go ahead and mute you. I don't know what your intentions are, but we don't really promo other people's shit in here, Basho. I'm glad that's working out for you, though. We don't really come into other people's streams and say, "Hey, I like you, but I like this other person." Like, no. Damn it, Basho. Common decency, Basho. Yo, what's good? What's good? Elevate. He got the band hammer, all right. Alpha traded 5, My Friend Future. If you had to pick one, probably Alpha. My Friend Future is really good too. They're a bit of a toss up. Trade is not bad, but I like Alpha or My Friend Futures now. All right. I have little to no confidence that this 800 level is going to hold. We've just tested it too many times. So I'm not going to take a buy here. What do you think? Hey, Yusuf, appreciate the follow on YouTube. Do we want to trade the live account or this other eval? Y'all pick. I don't think there's a lot to I don't think there's a lot worth trading on a live account here, to be completely honest. Yeah, I don't see much being worth trading on this account. Yeah. My Friend Futures is 97? Is it? For the 50K, the rapid? Really? How did I end up with that figure? Huh. Okay, thank you for correcting me. I'll fix that. I wonder if, yeah, I'll fix that. Yeah, Crude's rejecting 96 again. William, appreciate the follow on YouTube. So how's your trading going tonight? Pretty good, AB. How about you? Well, if this pullback isn't too aggressive on Lucid, you might have an opportunity to try to buy a dip here if we think crude can break back above 96. I don't hate that trade. Appreciate you, Knight. I don't see us holding this range much longer on NQ. We've pretty much been here all night, and we've tested 800s 4 times now. Okay, how many likes? How many likes? How many likes? 130. Can we get 20 more likes, please, chatters? 20 more likes. That's the goal. Let's make that the goal. 150. You'll be on slow markets tomorrow night. Yup. That'll be cool. That'll be cool. I agree. I totally agree. Starting to this is it's feeling a little bit used up. We've been in it too long. It's tightening. You're not even really getting like the better price points of this range. It's starting to tighten up. Yeah, this is not worth trading anymore. Flex is 49. Okay. Okay. Yeah. That makes sense. I'm working on a fun video, guys. I'm working on a reversal video. I'm kind of similar to the other one I uploaded to my YouTube channel, but they're going to get progressively better. I'm working on that right now. I'm excited. Need like to get one more little slide together, but I'm going to film that tomorrow. A reversal video, a price action reversal video to trade reversals. Look at Friday NQ range was crazy. 10 more likes to get 250, guys. Appreciate y'all. Everything's ranging, dude. Everything. Crude has the most potential, I think, for a breakout, but everything's ranging. Everything is ranging. Are you doing another eval? Yeah, I'm not going to trade my live account. This just doesn't feel worth it. Nothing feels really worth it. In fact, the only decent trade I think there was to have taken today is probably that crude dip, but we didn't. I don't see a lot of potential in the live account to do anything productive other than put me red on the session, which would probably lead to maybe a minor tilt because I know I should be trading it anyways, right? That'll do it, man. When you know you shouldn't be trading anyways, then you decide to trade. And you're like, bro, I shouldn't have been trading anyways. That'll do it. That'll do it quickly. Or we might get a break under 800 on NQ. It's the first kind of lower, like significant lower high. Reject the midpoint there on NQ. See if that leads to a breakdown under 800s. You would like to see crude breakout. That would help. Break of 800, yeah. You might see it. Crude would need a little bit of a bounce through 96.50. It's not the best trade in the world. In fact, I think if I was gonna have to be in a trade, I'd rather be in a crude long than an NQ short, to be totally honest. Have you lived in Texas all your life? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, all my life. I've never lived anywhere else. Never, ever, ever. I think we may eye up like a little crude long, kind of if we continue to hold 96. But then you need to force a breakout above 96.50. There's nothing great here. I'm not gonna lie to you. Nothing great here. NQ trying to break lower. Be very surprised to see us hold this 800 level all night if we don't break it here. You know, in the short term. I think we could break NQ's 800 level. Maybe here. You watch the Houston Austin rodeos? Okay. What's good, Bugs? You're hilarious. Always look forward to Bugs' comment. Just pops in here. Crude is maybe potentially breaking out here, but could also see a lot of chop. I mean, we're right, literally right at the midpoint of this range on the hourly. Maybe a little bit under it, but still. I don't see any markets like just dying to make a big move here. What EMAs do you use? I only use the 20. In fact, I don't know why this one always pops up. This should be the 9, but I don't really use the 9. Yeah, this one. I don't need it. I delete it every time I come on here, but it still shows up. What I missed, what is the situation with the evals? Well, we got one halfway past. So that's good. And considering taking another trade on another one, but trying to find a reason to get in. Uh-oh, gotcha. I feel like I just hit that. Trying to find a reason to get into a trade at the moment. I don't really see anything crazy. Is NQ going to try to hold this low again? That would be insane. It is bouncing. So is Crude, though. Like, Crude's okay right here. Have a good night. Okay, man, take it easy. We'll be getting off here shortly. I might try to take one little trade, get us closer to passing this eval, make some progress on it. This 800 level's just held all night, all night. I mean, if you're still liking NQ short, right here's your entry pretty much. Just don't like how many times we've held and failed to break it. Look at Crude just like holding so well right here. All right, we're gonna force something a little bit here. We're in a Crude long. See if we can catch this breakout above the highs here. It's a little forced, definitely forced. We'll go with a bang though, because I think after this one we'll end stream. Took a little trade on the NQ. I think it's about that time of night we hang it up. In fact, I'm already regretting taking this one. Yeah, it's about that time, bro. It's very choppy. I would not suggest y'all trade any of this. Maybe Crude makes a big move here. Wow, rejected its 96 level 3 times. If we don't snap back quick here, you might want to bail out. We need to hold 90s here. No stop loss. I got a manual stop. This is an eval though, by the way, chat. An evaluation account. Crude's looking choppy AF. True that. True that. That is true. Everything's choppy AF. It's about that. It's about sleeping time. Thought we could force a little breakout here. Yeah, this might roll. This is exactly where you'd want to see. Now coming up to test this level 4 times, like this micro pullback, 90s. You'd want to see hold 90s. If we can't hold 90s, yeah, we're likely to just continue trading into the range. Maybe go retest low 95s. So let's see. It's kind of right where you want to see a bounce. It's holding, bro. I know. I see that. It's holding as of now. As of now. This 15-minute candle closes in 3 minutes. Even if it closes like here, it's kind of just an acceptance candle for me. Like, yeah, nice push there. Price holds the structure, kind of price acceptance, and then maybe go higher. Just continue following the trend a little bit. Well, that could change, of course. You get a little bit scared that Crude might just do one of those massive. I'll tell you what, dude. When Crude sells, it sells quick. I will say that. It likes to sell quick. We keep seeing buyers kind of step right in there. Come on, come on. Stepping in at 95 again. I'll just be back in New York. That's a great idea, bro. Take it easy, man. Take it easy. Be patient. Take it easy. Be patient. I can't lie that like we're holding above 90s pretty damn well here. I mean, so far. That's saying something. Yeah. All right. We speak good on it, we might break 95s. Let's see. NQ should do something. What is NQ doing? I didn't even look. Still trading around 800, I suppose. Yep. Crude's doing okay right here, but of course we need the breakout. We need the breakout. I like how well it's holding this level. Had to push to 604, got rejected. Don't love that. Don't love that. I don't know, bro. What we gonna do? Okay, chat. Can we end stream with 175 likes? Can we end stream with 175 likes? We'll see if this trade works out. Kind of losing 90s here a little bit. Kind of losing 90s here a little bit. Heh. All right. This could get ugly. We could still bell with a decent amount of drawdown. A little gappy. All right, we're gonna bell with like $1,800. $1,800 loss. We bell. We're not able to hold. Not able to hold a higher low and force a breakout of the upside. So we bell. Now we have potential to go fill out the range. So we out of there. All right, so close to passing one eval. This one's slightly red. This one's slightly red. We would have liked to see Crude breakout there. I'm glad it gave us an opportunity to get out before just like wicking down 50 ticks. So that's good. Smash the like. Yeah. W chat. I think this is a good exit because, I mean, we're literally when we look for these breakout trades, like we have to hold some type of higher low. And instead we come down with nice selling volume. And we get out at the right time, it looks like. Maybe we should have reversed the position, low-key. Full port re-enter. NQ is not even look. I mean, NQ is getting smashed too. Yeah, Crude's just looking a little bit dumpy down here. It's a really aggressive pullback. I'd be surprised to see it get bought off this low. I know you were tempted, low key. Just a little snapback. I was thinking of trying to. Yeah, I was thinking about it. Crude can still dump. Crude can dump all the way to like 95.40 for all I care. I just don't know if I'll get liquidated before. The lows are at 59. Let's try to jump into some momentum. We'll see if we just get wicked out. These crude sell-offs can get pretty aggressive. Well, we saw 57. Is 57 the low? We might blow up. We might go out with a bang. Looking for pretty immediate selling. Can't take too much drawdown. But we already lost $2,000 of drawdown on that last trade. We need no retracement above 70. Too much retracement above 70 will kill us. Nice wick. Trading view's bad. I know. I need to make the adjustment. I haven't done it yet. I need to use Trade Evade. I still haven't done it yet. I know I need to, though. I do enough complaining about Trading View that I need to make the move. Need to make the move over. For the love of God, can we not flatline? Can we go under 60s here? Bum, 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 bum. Can we break 58 with some nice clean volume here? If crude gets really dumpy here, we could make a full-fledged recovery. But we kind of need this to break right here, right now. Probably should put in some orders because I know it can get wicky. We need a break. We need a break at 58 here. It's that time of night. Let me get an aggressive move. Yeah, if we get back into 70s, I think this account is probably toasted. We need to force this move under 60s, bro. And we're back into the 70s. Yeah, this account might be done. We're kind of betting on this breaking down like rather quickly. There's too much chop. Just too much chop. Yeah, we're forcing it. Too much chop. Now we're back into the 80s. Yucky. Was trying to just catch that direction really quick. Just can't even get it. Up 25 points or 25 ticks. I think that account's pretty much cooked. All right, so one blown. Well, we're still alive, but not looking good. One halfway past, one maybe blown. We still might be okay, but we were kind of betting on that to break the 50s there rather quickly. This thing just do not want to break 58, does it? This could get selly, though. This could get selly if we break under 60. Right now, that's the main objective. Just don't want to go under 60 at the moment. Back into the 70s. Yeah, this level's being a little tricky. Yeah. Maybe if I get into it on my live account, it'll work. I still like it. I'll get into 3 micros, see if I can push the market down on my live account. And we're back into the 70s, man. Shit. This thing does not want to go. What's the loss limit? We're about to hit it right now. I hate the Asian market, man, because sometimes you make such a quick move and then it just comes to a screeching halt. It's like, ugh. Just try to get into some of that momentum a little bit, man. We're still respecting it. Nah, it's cooked. I give up hope. I think it's cooked. I think about like $1,000 a drawdown, which will likely get hit here. Story of my life with these evals. We get long here, cover, get short here, cover. Story of my life. There's too much bidding in the 70s. I think we just grind back up, low-key. We got really clean momentum and then just nothing. All right, that account's blown. So one account halfway past, that account blown. And then this is kind of just whatever. Just put it on. Crude chop in my ass. Oh! All right, one account halfway past, one account blown. And it is what it is. I got to do better on these evals. Like I need to hit. I need a better win rate on these evals because I'm not liking it. All right, chatters. I think we're out of here. Traitors. Traitors. We probably shouldn't have been trading. I know we should have been trading that anyways, but yeah, would have been nice to not have blown that other eval. At least we didn't do that on the one that we got some progress on. I made the conscious decision not to do that, which was a good idea in hindsight. 1L, 1 win. Alrighty, guys. It is late. I'm going to go offline. Just reduce your size 50%. We might have to. We might have to. All right, guys. I'm out of here. God bless y'all. Take it easy, man. I will see y'all tomorrow night on Top Step TV on during the day and also at night. Yeah, they are good, bro. They just needed like some development. Wimby's incredible. I'm gonna go watch. If they're still on, I'll go watch it. All right, man. Take it easy. God bless y'all. We'll see y'all